historical documents that you need to know. This historical document, of course, is the United States Constitution, which really is the foundation of our entire year. So again, this is CE.2b The Constitution. And really we're talking about, according to the state of Virginia, why our Constitution is important. The first reason, it establishes the structure of our United States government. Okay, and it does this primarily in Article 1, Article 2, and Article 3, which outlines the three branches of government. Okay, and we'll talk more about this in class later on, but each of these branches has their own function and their own role, which is called separation of powers. And each branch has the ability to check the other branch to make sure that one does not become too powerful. The Founding Fathers were most leery about a strong executive branch exerting too much authority, much like the King of England did during the colonial times. We'll talk about this later. The second reason, our Constitution guarantees equality under the law with majority rule and what we call minority rights. Okay? So the idea is that even if your person that you wanted to be president does not win, you still get rights as a citizen of this country. Okay? The 5 yellow, the 3 blue. Although 5 yellow outnumber the 3 blue, we don't just allow death squads to wipe out these people. Everyone in our country has the opportunity to have an equal voice in our government. Majority rule, but still the minorities in this country get rights. Number 3, fancy thing, affirms the individual worth and dignity of all people. And that's why citizenship is so important, as we talked about at the beginning of the year. The idea of having the right to vote. In order to obtain the right to vote, you must be a United States citizen and at least be the age of 18. Everyone in our country is worth one vote, one person, one vote. Of course, you know, with the Electoral College, there's disputes on whose votes are actually worth more. We'll get to that another time. So, voting makes you equally worth something. Okay, although when we talk about the Electoral College, some states, we call them swing states, have more of an importance when it comes to the presidential election. And finally, we learned already with your First Amendment, our Constitution protects the 5 fundamental freedoms of religion, speech, press, petition, and assembly. That's included in the Bill of Rights and, again, the First Amendment. All those, again, are in that. And we talked about that at length with CE.2b, the objective. Okay? And, you know, we could, this year you do not have to go and memorize what each article stands for. You know, certain articles, and I'm not going to make you dive through the Constitution and, you know, try to memorize all the jargon and such like that. Even members of our own government do not know the entire Constitution. The 3 articles that you should know and do need to know are Article 1. This sets up our legislative branch, which currently right now when I'm filming is shut down. Article 2 establishes the executive branch, the presidency and vice presidency. And Article 3 sets up what we call the highest court in our land, 9 justices, 1 Chief Justice. This is out of date. That's old Chief Justice Rehnquist. Currently it's Chief Justice John Roberts. But the Supreme Court. So, there we have it, and then it goes on and on and on. Bill of Rights are very important. That came later with the Anti-Federalists, as I've already talked about. And this is where we leave off. So, CE